Welcome to our YouTube channel. I want to talk to you about how to approach these incredible amount of self-help literature, self-help seminars, because there is an incredible amount of it on the way, on the road, on the market. My name is Rüdiger Fleisch. I'm teaching your consciousness, which means I help you to change the patterns behind your usual way to perceive things, and I want to give you some impulses for this weekend. So one interesting thing which I noticed this morning when I was talking to my youngest daughter, she's interested in meditation, so she reads Thich Nhat Hanh, which is great. And she's reading about other people she quoted, and she was doing this and that, and she was really in a bad mood. And I was talking to her, and I found out this girl, as big as it is, she's a bit confused about all that. So I was listening to her, and I found out that she tried to approach these books from a perspective of, oh, if I do that, then I'm better off. If I do that, then I'm better off. If I do that, my capacities will grow. If I do that, maybe I'm a better person. This is the biggest danger of all. First of all, there are so many people writing books, doing blogs, doing all these things who really are goodwill. And it's an evidence that half of the population of this planet is really not pleased with how it was or how it is, with all this rigidity, with all these running, with all this violence which is going on. Half of, this is statistics I read the other day, half of the planet has the feeling that this cannot be right, what's going on there with all these wars and stuff. So that's why the books are on the market. The other thing is, books are a great marketing instrument, and blogs are a great marketing instrument, and there's nothing wrong with it. Everything is fine because you decide. What I want to point out is one crucial thing which makes for me a huge, huge difference in everything, is people are consulting books, and books are written in a certain way to address this very smartly, this need, and to connect to the people, because they think something is wrong. They have a deficit. Or the source of their happiness is outside of themselves. The book is outside of themselves. If I read this wisdom and I put it into me, everything is fine. This is an interesting model, actually, but it's not really appropriate and does not really make yourself free or bring you to a happy life. Actually, you don't have to be brought to a happy life, because in this moment I'm talking to you, you can relax. You can feel pleased with yourself. You can smile in your heart. Why can you do it? Because you can. Try it. Try to smile in your heart in this moment. For no reason. This is the proof that you can do it. You don't need a reason. We have convinced ourselves of the wrong things. We have convinced ourselves that we need something to do in order to be happy, pleased with ourselves, lead a happy life. Actually, what's really interesting is, if you think about it, all strategy which help you really to drop and to set you free are made by people who have no personal interest in make you stick or glue to any marketing strategies. There's some books on the market from people who are really, really smart, and they have to say a lot, and it's good. But I don't like the books. Why don't I like the books? Because whenever you read the book, you come to an interesting point and say, and now buy my DVD. And when you have the DVD, they say, and in this book you find some more of it. So this is really playing with the idea most people have acquired through the centuries in our culture. And it has to do with collective consciousness and collective unconsciousness, for especially, and to think that the source for our happiness is outside, and it's not. It's definitely not. You have convinced yourself, or the culture has convinced ourselves, to believe the wrong things. It has taught us to be scared of our own power. It has made us more sensitive. Oh, don't think of yourself, don't be selfish. Think of Donald Trump. I don't think of Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump has nothing to do with my reality. Nothing. I do not buy into violence and this kind of other things. So, what I want to support you to think about is, what if the source of your happiness was inside of you? What if it's only about reconstructing the structure and the lines of your energies to be happy? But it's not that you have a deficit. You have done nothing wrong by adopting to this culture and giving up your responsibility and your belief, your conviction that you can take care of your own happiness for yourself. You haven't done anything wrong, because this stuff, this culture was made of for centuries. We live in a different time. We live in a time of transition, and believe it or not, don't tell anybody. Especially not the people who are used to dominate everything. Don't tell them. You don't have to tell them. They will find out themselves. You have the sources of happiness inside yourself. You can stay pleased with yourself because you can, regardless of what happens out there. Allow yourself to be ignorant if things get too abusive, too bad. Don't switch on the 20 o'clock news in the evening. It's more or less just theater, just distracting. It's nothing serious. So have a good time, be pleased with yourself. And subscribe to our channel if you want to know more, if you want to watch further videos, if you have questions, comments, or interesting thoughts, contact us. Have a good time.